Okay, so we've now got our markers lined up where we want them to be. And once you are happy, then you can place your clip that you've set up here in the trimmer window onto your timeline. I'll do that in a moment. Let me just refocus my screen because I want to remove these empty tracks. I'll right click on track 1 and then roll down and click on delete track. And I'm going to do the same for this empty track as well. Okay, so now, because my marker is at this position, I'll move my CTI to there, and I'll show you why in a second. I just need to use the zoom tools to close in on this section. Okay, and I'll click here to move my CTI on top of this marker. In fact, if you look carefully, you can see the waveform display here indicating this is where the vocal begins. Now, because we're all synchronized with markers and the CTI, if I click on this button below the trimmer window, it will send this event from the marker position that we've set up to my cursor position, which I've purposely lined up on the timeline with the marker there. So I'll click now. Okay, and then that adds that section to the timeline from the cursor. Okay, done. I'll use the zoom tool to zoom out. And then by moving the cursor now to just before where the event has been placed, we can see if this lines up as expected. Let's have a look at this in context of the whole of the Vegas Pro 12 user interface by bringing it into view. Okay, here goes.
White Star rocket ships fill the air, the roar of drums, the sound of I don't care. I can just imagine what's going on there, but I cannot fathom as we dance along the air.
Okay, that's not too bad. It lines up, despite the singer not being the most consistent mimer. He's a great singer, maybe not the best mimer. Sorry. Anyway, that concludes this pair of tutorials looking at the principles behind building up our timeline.